Hello everyone, in this video I'd like to introduce an empty step, one of the core steps of the walking Qigong form set, also known as Xiao. So last video we had a look at the walking step, the main kind of step, and this time we'll have a look at the empty step. So it has plenty of principles to bear in mind, so let's get started. The first and probably the most important thing is to always find yourself within the rail leg. Secondly, in order to make an actual step, one needs to do two things: rotate the waist and then sit down on the rail leg. And also, it's quite important to have the leg and the arm being synchronized, which improves the general overall relaxation. And although the form itself might look quite simple, it does contain plenty amount of principles to work out. So in order to demonstrate every single principle being involved within this single step, I would like to show some helper exercises. The first one, you just try to slide down beneath your leg and go in around the knee. It's very likely what we are doing in Yan Tai Chi style. So again, finding yourself in the rail leg and then just sliding along the leg, rotating around the knee. So this helps to establish a general curvature of the body during this step, because if you just do it in a linear mode, you would end up with pain in your knees and in the lower back, so it's not going pretty much anywhere. Now to emphasize the principle of rotation, so I just want to pull the leg by turning my waist, just like we did in the main step, in the walking step. So just rotate first, then going down, and then going along around the knee. And after that is clear, you just, again, do the rotation, meanwhile relaxing the shoulder. So the idea is that both your leg and your arm are moving sort of synchronously, and this results in quite a good relaxation. So a double spiral is being involved internally when I'm making this step. So I'm using my left hand and left leg to show how the actual movement is flowing, while the right hand is showing the internal flow of chi that goes in the reversed mode. And exactly the same thing on the other side. So again, now this time right leg is pulled by turning the waist, and once that is clear, we also add in the right arm. So both right arm and right leg are moving synchronously, and this is one direction. Another direction goes as I show with my left hand, so just go in reversed mode again. Next principle is to grab the ground using toes on your feet. I'm currently using the fingers on my hands to show how that grabbing is happening in particular. But essentially, you really need to sort of make a movement within toes. Now, why these exercises are considered to be steps, you might be wondering. So this particular helper exercise is intended to show this very principle. So what we call step is when chi flows into one's leg through the meridians, and all the mechanical activity that does involve flowing the chi in the leg, which results in moving the body, can be treated as a step. So here I demonstrate the helper exercise when we walk directly into the leg. Finally, bringing all these principles together into a single step should result in calming down one's mind and lowering the chi. So lowering the chi is probably the most important goal behind this step, as well as behind the entire practice in general.